Based on my videos of the Power Glove, the 3D system, and the weird Famicom modem, you might guess that I'm a bit of a Nintendo fanboy. And you'd be right. Not necessarily because of the characters or even the games, even though I do like them, but more for the strange and inventive hardware, the confounding business choices, and their fascinating history from a printer of playing cards to the behemoth that they've become today. So when I found out that they were making a Nintendo museum out of their old factory, I knew I had to go. After all, Kyoto is only one station away on the bullet train, and even by car it's pretty close. But like most things Nintendo does, the process of getting a ticket is complicated. First, you have to have a Nintendo account. Then, you can choose up to 3 potential time slots for several months in the future. Then they do a lottery each month, and if one of your bids is selected, you have a few days to decide if you still want to buy it or not. To prevent ticket scalping, you have to put your name in on the tickets, and they will check your ID at the gate. But once all that is done, you get this cool little card, which not only gets you into the museum, but it lets you play at the interactive exhibits. The outside of the museum still looks a lot like a factory. In fact, it looks a lot like the Nintendo headquarters, which you pass on the train on the way to the museum. But there are fun little details all over, like the Mario patterns in the bricks or the little figures hidden here and there. Unfortunately, photography is not allowed on the museum floor itself, which is a shame because it's beautiful. The exhibits are arranged by console, and there's all kinds of other things like additional information about Nintendo's history as a toy company and a playing card printer. Some of it was so nostalgic, it was actually a little bit emotional for me. But the best part, in my opinion, was tucked in the back where you can see prototypes of what the systems were going to be. A resin block made to show the design of the original Game Boy shell, various versions of the Nintendo 64 controller, including one with only one grip, and a prototype with the working title of Ultra 64 still on it. Luckily, they do let you film on the first floor, where all the interactive exhibits are. This is where you can use your unique card to spend coins on various activities, like playing on a giant controller. Or doing some batting practice with Nintendo's indoor pitching machine called the Ultra Machine. My favorite games here were probably the life-size Game & Watch system. As well as the shooting gallery using real zappers and super scopes. I actually got second place, and I was disappointed that I didn't catch it on film. But luckily, Nintendo keeps track and sends photos and records of all of your scores to your Nintendo account. See my silver Zapper trophy? I also spent quite a bit of time in the console area where you can play old Nintendo, SNES, and N64 games, including a competitive time trial version. Outside of this area is the gift shop, which has tons of cool t-shirts, coffee mugs, stationery, and other stuff to part your money from you. But I mean, you gotta commemorate your trip to the Nintendo Museum with something, right? I came away with this cool handkerchief, this t-shirt that I had to buy because it has my birth year on it, a couple more t-shirts, and some cookies to pass out at the office. The Nintendo Museum truly has something for everybody, from families with small kids to lonely old guys like me. I couldn't play the big controllers as you need 2 players for that, but everything else in the museum is totally fine to enjoy solo. It's well worth the trip, and honestly, I can't wait to get back there myself.